A 16-year-old girl was furious with her father over his form of discipline. When her dad's punishment went too far and broke the law, according to the teen, she called the cops. However, things didn't go as planned. After the police decided to release the body camera video, it immediately sparked debate. Anthony Robertson was trying to do what was best for his 16-year-old daughter when the situation blew up in his face. After his daughter password protected her phone, Anthony took it away. The Ohio teen then called the South Euclid police, claiming her father broke the law. So before the dad knew it, cops were at his door. "There's like 4 cars and I'm like, oh my goodness, the police are coming and they look kind of tough," he recalled. "My father took my property, which is an $800 phone that doesn't belong to him," the teen told dispatchers before officers responded to the Robertson home regarding the 911 call, Daily Mail reported. "He didn't pay for it. He didn't buy it. He doesn't pay the bill," she added, alleging her father had broken the law. So bodycam footage captured the moment police arrived, greeting the father and daughter outside. Almost immediately, the teen, whose name wasn't released since she's a minor, told officers, "I want my phone." She was obviously indignant as she stood with her arms crossed. But things wouldn't go as she had hoped. The obstinate teen was about to learn she was outnumbered, according to Cleveland 19. Yes, her dad had confiscated her pricey phone, but instead of getting it back, she would receive a reality check instead. "I took her phone because she's a juvenile and I don't want her to have it," Anthony Robertson told the officers. "I can't inspect it because the phone is locked, so I took it away. It's my property and I don't live here," his furious daughter responded, claiming she lives with her grandmother but occasionally stays at her father's home. Officers easily determined this was merely a parental disciplinary issue and recognized a teaching opportunity, according to Let James Wilson, and they decided to act on it. Siding with Anthony, the cops showed no sympathy for the 16-year-old, who needed to learn a thing or two about how life works when you're a child. "Guess what? Everything that you own belongs to your mother and your father," one of the 3 responding officers told the girl. "Your father has the ability and right to take the phone from you," she was told, much to her dismay. "Having a phone is not a right. It's a privilege," the dad declared, and he was right, but there was another issue the officers needed to address. No one should call 911 in non-emergency situations, they warned the teen. And in fact, officers only responded to the call promptly because they weren't busy with something more important. "Certainly if we were busy, it would be pushed to the back burner, but we still have an obligation to respond," Ella Wilson explained to a local news station after a post about the incident on the South Euclid Police Department's Facebook page garnered a lot of attention and support from empathetic parents. Officers were dispatched to Plainfield Road for a theft report. Upon arrival, the 16-year-old complainant said her father stole her cellular telephone. In speaking with her father, he said he took the phone away for disciplinary reasons. The girl insisted it was a theft and she was entitled to the phone. Officers explained that having a cell phone under the age of 18 is a privilege and not a right, as she believes. Officers suggested she follow the rules her father said if she hoped to get the phone returned. Although many supported both Anthony Robertson and the police involved, the post still stirred a debate over the property rights of teenagers. But Let Wilson made it clear that his department would not pursue this type of so-called theft. "You'd be hard-pressed to find a court in this country who would take the case," Wilson said. Anthony spoke to White after the incident, revealing that he still had the phone and his daughter would only get it back when her attitude changed. But he also relayed a message to other parents who find themselves in his shoes. "To all the parents, stay on them," he said before issuing a warning. "For there's so many hidden apps and little ways that they can hide and cover up what they're doing on those phones. It's ridiculous. Any child who thinks that having their phone taken away warrants a call to police is ridiculous too." Thankfully, these officers didn't play her game and taught her lesson on accountability instead. If a minor wants the privilege of a phone, they have to earn it. And it doesn't matter who bought it, mom and dad have the final say in whether they're allowed to keep it. Hopefully, her little stunt will help other kids get the message. While the police officers were patient, they made sure the teenager understood the gravity of her actions. One officer pointed out that misusing emergency services for personal disputes could have real consequences. "You realize that if someone had a real emergency, this call could have delayed help getting to them," he said. The teen didn't respond, but her expression showed frustration rather than remorse. Anthony Robertson stood his ground, explaining further why he took the phone away. "It's not just about this phone, it's about respect. If she can't follow my rules, she can't have privileges," he stated. The officers nodded in agreement, reinforcing that discipline is a necessary part of growing up. One even shared a personal experience of having his own electronics taken away as a child. Parents online had mixed reactions. While many supported Anthony's stance, others debated whether teenagers should have personal property rights separate from their parents. Some argued that if the girl had paid for the phone herself, she should have control over it. However, the overwhelming majority sided with Anthony, emphasizing that as a minor under her father's care, she was subject to his rules. Several legal experts weighed in on the matter, stating that, generally, parents have full authority over their children's belongings. So is no legal precedent where a parent taking a device from their child for disciplinary reasons is considered theft, attorney Sarah Mitchell explained. This is about parental responsibility, not criminal activity. After the body camera footage was released, the teen's behavior sparked discussions about entitlement among younger generations. Many parents commented on social media about the challenges of raising children in the digital age. So these kids think they're entitled to everything, one user wrote. Parents need to take back control. Others argued that the accessibility of technology makes discipline more difficult than ever before. Anthony later admitted that he was shocked by his daughter's decision to involve the police. "I never thought it would go this far," he said. "I figured she'd be upset, but I didn't expect her to call 911 over a phone." He expressed hope that this situation would be a learning moment not only for his daughter but for other teenagers as well. The South Euclid Police Department also used the incident as a teaching opportunity. They issued a statement reminding residents that 911 should only be used for emergencies and that civil disputes should be handled privately. "While we are always here to serve the community, we urge parents and children to resolve conflicts through communication rather than involving law enforcement unnecessarily," the statement read. Interestingly, some parents admitted they were now considering stricter rules for their own children's phone usage. One mother commented, "This actually opened my eyes. I've been too lenient with my daughter, but I see now how important it is to set boundaries." Others shared similar sentiments, realizing that constant access to technology can create unrealistic expectations among teenagers. As for Anthony's daughter, it remains unclear whether she truly learned her lesson. However, Anthony made one thing clear: she would not be getting her phone back anytime soon. She needs to prove she's responsible, he stated. Until then, no phone. He hoped the experience would teach her to appreciate the privileges she has rather than taking them for granted. And this incident serves as a reminder of the delicate balance between discipline and technology in modern parenting. While smartphones can be useful tools, they are not rights, especially for minors. Parents must remain firm in setting rules, and children must understand that privileges can be taken away when they are not earned. Hopefully, this situation will make other teens think twice before attempting a similar stunt.